Hello, let's dye our eyebrows together. I'm using some men's beard dye because eyebrow tint is expensive. This girl has lasted me like 4 to 5 years at this point, and if you're wondering, yes, I have been dyeing my eyebrows for 4 years straight because my hairs are sparse and I don't like filling them in every time I do my makeup because I'm lazy. Okay, here's our little pack. She is beat the fuck up. Okay, here's a little mixing tray, and then we have a color base, which is like out. Maybe I should get a new one. And then a color developer. So we just mix these two together and create a little contraption. And then there's this, which is literally to like put it on your beard, but I use this instead. It's a little makeup brush. It's kind of angled, so you know. This has definitely lasted me 4 years straight because I use the tiniest amount of product. If I could get it even out of here. Okay, well, usually it's not that little, but it's like out. This literally looks like a pebble of my dog's shit, but whatever. It's time for the color developer. I put even less of this. Put however much you want depending on how dark you want your eyebrows to be, but I really don't. Oh, I guess we are putting much. And then you literally just mix them together to create an even more shit color. Now it looks like diarrhea. We're going in with like the tiniest amount of product on the tip of it. And I like to start at the end of my eyebrows so I don't get too much product on the front because I kind of want to create a gradient. Also, make sure you're being really precise on where you're putting it because then it might dry not your eyebrow shape like that. For the front, you're literally going to start at the bottom and feather it up. And then take your Q-tip and clean around the areas to make your brow not look like I'm going like this all day. Then I just clean up the bottom too. Even if it doesn't look like there's product there, usually it dries and then it looks like fucking shit. I kind of gave up on being clean with it because I'm just gonna clean it up with a Q-tip. Now I'm trying to make them look even because this looks like a sleep paralysis demon. Okay, so once it starts to dry, it should look something like this. I'm kind of giving handsome Squidward. Okay, here's a closer look at how bad they look right now, but yeah, I'm gonna leave them for like 10 minutes, even though the box says 5. But they're talking about beards, we're talking about eyebrows here. The reason I don't like using a lot of products is because look how much leftover there is. But that's also why it lasted me like 5 years. Okay, 10 minutes is definitely over. I'm taking little Korean cotton pads and I'm just gonna wipe them off. Literally, you could take the whole thing off in one and look how good it looks. It's like really subtle. These are wet, by the way, because they're like infused with serum. Okay, here is the finished product. I'm just brushing them out. They kind of ate. Okay, here's the finished product. I promise you, I tried to dye them as evenly as possible, but they're not sisters or twins. They're more like distant relatives.